tonight, about 10 o'clock, is Boulder Canyon. This is the original site of the dam. Like I said, at the last minute they changed to Black Canyon where we're heading. Now the project started off as Boulder Dam. President Hoover was in office, so he changed the name to Hoover Dam. He wanted to be known that he was responsible for putting his people to work during the Depression. Now he got defeated by Roosevelt at the very next election. The very first thing Roosevelt did was change the name back to Boulder Dam. Now 2 years after Roosevelt died, Congress decided to change the name back to Hoover Dam. So Hoover Dam and Boulder Dam are one and the same. It's the whole story behind it, and obviously these two guys didn't like each other. Now, the main purpose of the damming on the Colorado was not to make electricity, it was to control the river. This river runs through 7 states. It's one of the longest rivers in the United States. It ends up in the Gulf of California, which is in Mexico. It no longer reaches the ocean. All this water is used up. And it goes through the Imperial Valley in California of this electricity. The bulk of this electricity goes to Los Angeles. We are paying through our nose for electricity now. They're even talking about rolling blackouts this summer, which is just around the corner. Anyway, if you look at this little power plant right here on our right, is Nevada's. This one here on the left, which is 4 times as large as the one from Nevada, is the one that goes to Los Angeles. And this one here on the right is the one that goes to Arizona. So we got the short end of the stick here. Anyway, coming around the corner, you'll see the crane that's still in existence today. Still been used right there. It's a 110-ton crane. And of course, there's the dam on the left. And it looks like it's leaking. But it's designed to leak. They know that, didn't you? Got you there. Oh, so they got this right lane blocked off. Anyway, one of the trucks went over right around this horseshoe turn. And I don't think you'll be able to see way he went over because they're working right on this corner here. When they're working on our bike, oh, you will be able to see it. Those of you on the left will stand up and look over on the right. Those on the right don't faint. Right where this coal right here is where he went over. Right here. Now he hung up in his back wheels and that's what saved him. He climbed out of his cab, he came on top of this road up here. Once he got down on this road, he emptied his pants. And after he cleaned himself up, he went downtown to Las Vegas. He doubled down on everything because he was the luckiest man in the world. Now this little section right here where these trucks are, it was made so you could take some pictures in front of the dam. They no longer allow people to take pictures in front of the dam. Because before 9/11, we're averaging 5,000 visitors a day. Well, they're getting ready to use the crane right here. They're going to take something down in there. So the next best thing for a picture in the front of the dam is a postcard. Now, has anybody seen the movie Vegas Vacation?
Yes.
How about Fools Rush In? How about Universal Soldier?
Yeah.
How about Superman? Now, I know I have a few people from Earth. Where are the rest of you folks from? Mars? Jupiter? If you saw one of these movies, you saw this dam. If you saw Universal Soldier, you saw this dam and you saw the Grand Canyon. If you saw Fools Rush In, you saw this dam and you saw the Grand Canyon. Anyway, in Fools Rush In, they had a thing painted here on the road separating Arizona from Nevada. And if this plaque right here on the left is the boundary. We are now in Arizona, the 48th state, the lawless state. Now, coming up on our right side is one of the diversion tunnels. Today is used as a spillway. Those of you on the left want to stand up and look over on the right. Those on the right go ooh and ah because I'm giving odds 10 to 1 that you will go ooh and ah. It's right after this 15-mile-an-hour sign right here. And here it is.
Water's like a Jolly Green Giant.
It's a big damn hole, ain't it? Now, those tunnels were designed to hold as much as what the Colorado can put out. It's actually designed to hold as much water as what Niagara Falls can put out. There's two of them, one here and one on the Nevada side. They was used as a spillway, and the only time it was used was in 1983. They had a heavy snowfall and rain that year. It filled up the lake, it started spilling over. This was the only time it was used. It has never been used since. Right now, we're on a 6-year low of 35 feet and dropping. So last winter, we didn't get much snow or rain. This is why that white line is around the canyon walls.